Hi, this is Linda Yaffe with Chesapeake Property Management. One of the first questions that prospective landlords often ask me is, should I sell or should I rent out my home? This is a big question, and so here's how we handle it here in our office. The first thing I want to do is I want to talk to you. Me personally, I want to speak with you on the phone, not over email. I get a lot of emails where people just want to shoot off a quick question. How much does it cost? What should I do? What are the pros and cons? But I really need to get to know you and your story. And I'm not going to pressure you, I promise. Here's what we're going to talk about during this first conversation. I want to know, where are you going? How long do you think you're going to be there? Is it a contract job? Are you a defense contractor? Or is it something more long-term and steady? Why are you considering renting out your home? Is it something that someone told you you should consider, that it was smart to consider, or is it something that you truly want to do? I just want to get to know you and your temperament, because I have found after 22 years in the business that no two stories and no two situations are the same, even though they may look that way on paper, because some people are ready to be a landlord and some people absolutely just aren't cut out for it and don't want to have anything to do with it. So the first thing we're going to do is have this phone call where I promise you I will not pressure you. Second is, I need to know your address and where you live. We don't cover all areas in Maryland. I want to make sure it's an area that we serve. And I want to work with you on studying what are the rental values in your community and what are the sale values. And I always encourage people to be conservative with the numbers, because this is such a big decision. It's a huge financial decision for you and your family. And I want you to look at the conservative numbers so that if you get extra money, it's bonus, rather than you putting yourself in the hole right from day one. So we're going to look at what's happening in your subdivision and in your community. Next, I need to know your financial situation. And I know this can be sensitive for some people, and I promise we keep everything confidential. I need to know how much you owe on the property, whether you have one or two mortgages. Are they current? Are they in arrears? And how you're doing with the homeowners association and the condo association. Are there any violations? Have you been paying your fees? And just what is the financial situation on this particular property? That will determine whether we can sell it or whether we can rent it, or whether there's some things we need to clean up before we move forward. By speaking directly to you and getting to know you and your story, and then looking at what's happening in your community and with your financial situation, we can then lay out all of your options. So it's not so much, should I sell or rent out my home? It's really, can I sell my home or can I rent out my home? And what's the best option for me? And by working together, we can lay it all out, and then you can make the best decision for you and your family.